Hey, are you ready to go? It's the Joel and Randy Show. Hey, you bitches and hoes, it's the Joel and Randy Show.
All tea, all shade, and it's Texas made.
It's the Joel and Randy Show.
Hey, girl. We're back at it again. What's going on?
Girl, the struggle is real.
Is the struggle real? Speaking of real struggles, let's get into trans talk right now.
Okay.
Because
I'm
am officially pissed off at the trans community.
And y'all should see the look on his face. I don't see Joe look like this very often. So
it seems that Miss Rupaul made a statement about whether or not she was going to have trans contestants on her show, and she said, in so many words, no.
Well, wait a minute. Before you continue, RuPaul has always been a proponent of real drag.
Yes.
And it's called RuPaul's Drag Race. So please continue.
So now the trans community is upset because they feel that she's being transphobic. Now, let me tell the trans community something right this minute.
Read.
Because the library is open, as Miss RuPaul would say, and y'all about to get read. First of all, as a gay man, a part of the gay community, we love and accept you for who you are.
Yes.
We have always loved and accepted you for who you are. That's why there's a T at the end of LGB.
Thank you.
Because we have loved and accepted you for who you are.
Preach.
And who you are, to us, you're women. That is who you are. Now, since season 1, since the beginning of her show, Miss RuPaul has said no women allowed. This is about drag.
Keeping it real.
I'm confused,
Drag.
Trans community.
Right.
Are you women or are you men?
Exactly. And you know what? I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Don't get upset with Miss RuPaul for saying, because as far as the trans community is concerned, if you are male to female, let me make sure that people know what I'm talking about. Male to female. You have transitioned over to female, which makes you a woman, which makes you ineligible for her show.
Well, that makes perfect sense because there you go. That's it. You don't have to put it, pardon my pun, in a nutshell. There you go. Because you're no longer a man. You're a woman. And the show is about drag. And the funny thing is, trans people do not like to be considered drag queens.
Exactly.
Trans people say they are who they are when they trans.
Which are women.
Women, exactly. So in effect, you just canceled yourself out of eligibility for the show.
And let me point out now I was reading the tweets this morning.
Oh,
there was
reading?
Yes. There was Miss Gia Gunn. There was Miss William.
Oh, calling
Now,
out.
let me tell you something. Miss William is not trans at all. She is a drag queen.
There you go. Okay.
Gia Gunn transitioned over to a woman and told. Now there have been in the seasons that I've watched, there have been 2 queens who have come out on the show and said that they were transitioning.
Yes, I've seen those episodes.
And they stayed on. She did not kick them off the show.
She did not. No.
She let them stay.
She supported them
and let them stay. And they competed.
Yes. Because they were still men.
So, with that being said, how are you bitches sitting up here reading Miss Paul and telling her that she's transphobic by not allowing trans people?
That is not fair.
Let me tell you something, trans people. You are not a drag queen when you're on stage. You are a female performer. You are a woman singer. You are a woman performer. That's who you are.
Yeah.
Women performers. You want to be a model or what have you? America's Next Top Model. Go for it, girl. And
And they're excelling, by
Yeah,
the way.
exactly.
Wasn't there a trans winner?
Yes.
And there are some beautiful trans people out there.
Exactly.
And there's some ugly ass trans people out there too.
You know what really got
But
me?
listen, there are ugly women and ugly women.
Mhm.
So I was about to say ugly women and ugly men, but y'all aren't men anymore.
Y'all
girls.
are women.
You're women.
Stop hating on Miss Paul.
Thank you.
You know Miss Paul had to apologize 6 hours later. You
No.
know, I would, if I was Miss Paul.
I'm tired of apologies.
No, I'm tired of apologies.
No
more trans community.
apologizing.
No more.
No.
Y'all have been bullying us for God knows how long.
And talking about how you're bullied all the damn time.
exactly.
And then you twist it and turn it around.
You first of all, you bullied her into taking she-male off of the show. Now,
right.
Miss Paul didn't want to take that off because Miss Paul said that was not towards the trans community. That was towards the drag community.
Right.
But the network took it off for the trans community's benefit because the trans community said it's offensive. Okay, that's fine. We let it go. Now, as gay men, we said, okay, if you find that offensive, we'll take it off.
But
the
y'all
thing
need to
is,
make a
but
choice. Are you women or are you men
exactly
in drag? And if you're men in drag, then stop bitching about everybody calling you men in drag
exactly
when you're a woman. And if you're pre-op because you can't afford it, stop fucking saying you're a woman if you're not a woman yet. I don't understand it. Anyway. Ooh,
I will say this.
I'm telling you, I don't understand it anyway.
I will tell you this.
And y'all can have it, but
I will tell you this. I don't care if you're pre-op or post-op. If you look like a woman, to me, you're a woman. If it quacks like a duck, acts like a duck, if the duck used to be a chicken and is now a duck, it is still a duck.
Girl.
So don't sit up here and read. I am tired of the trans community reading us.
Right.
And telling us that we did this wrong, and
we hate you.
Every time we open up our mouths.
Why do we hate you? We do not hate you.
We don't hate you.
We don't understand you, but we don't hate you. And listen, we can come to an understanding when you understand who you are.
Exactly.
And accept who you are.
Exactly. Because
y'all have to own it. Y'all have to fucking own it.
Because we own who we are.
Yes.
We own 100% who we are.
You're damn right.
But y'all seem to be confused about who you are.
You're right.
And let me tell you something right now. Your issues are gender issues. We are sexual orientation issues.
Right.
Under the whole, if you were to put up I'm going to say triangle, tent, whatever, diagram, you have heterosexual, gay, bi. And under that, you have everything under that.
And y'all know how I feel about the bi people.
And trans people can be heterosexual, gay, or bi. They fit under all three of those things when it comes to sexuality. But we don't have any. We love our gender. We are in tune. We are men who love men.
Who love men.
So
thank you.
We are confused sometimes when we try to approach you as women.
Right.
And then you turn on us and go, oh, well, that's transphobic or this and that and blah,
How
blah, blah.
I don't understand the transphobia.
How?
And RuPaul should never have apologized.
She
I
should
would have
never.
said, bitches, this is my goddamn show. And I can say whatever the hell I want to whoever the hell I want to. And my criteria is my criteria for this show. So fuck you. If you don't like it, you can kiss my ass.
And let me tell you something, Miss Gia Gunn, Miss Carmen Carrera. Miss Carmen Carrera, you were Mr. Carmen Carrera when you went on the show, and you didn't have no problem with going on the show as a man. You had no problem with that. Now, you transitioned over way long after the show is over. And now you're going to put your 2 cents in on this?
Right.
Bitch, you don't put your 2 cents on nothing.
And guess how she got the money to trans...
Exactly.
Because she was on the were it not for the RuPaul drag race, you wouldn't have had the damn $25,000-$35,000 it cost to get what you had done.
Exactly.
So now you're biting the hand that feeds you. Fuck you.
And let me tell you something. Of all the people to have anything to say about this, William, who got kicked off the show because he brought his boyfriend in. Broke the rules.
Oh, Miss Williams. I remember Miss Williams.
And now, I loved Miss Williams, and I still love you, Miss Williams, but you have no right to say anything.
No, you keep your damn mouth shut.
Keep your damn mouth shut.
And while you're getting things done, have that top lip done, bitch.
Exactly, because beforehand, you said the same thing that Miss Rupaul said. Now you jumping on the trans bandwagon saying, oh, well, you're just being transphobic. Bitch, ain't nobody listening to you.
No.
Ain't nobody listening to you.
You're incredible, honey. And I hope you know what that word means. Incredible. Because that's what you are.
You know, I saw a little gay film that she was in. And she played a character that was just like herself. Who ended up falling in love with another queen. And the queen did not want to be with her in public because the fact that she was too feminine and blah, 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 blah. Out of all the acting in that movie, hers was the best because she spilled the tea on the fact that she gets tired of gay men hating on her because she's a little feminine. She likes to do drag and this and that and blah, 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 blah. And she had to read said boyfriend, if you can't take me out in public to meet your friends and this and that, and you're embarrassed by me, get the fuck out of my house.
There you go.
Get the fuck out of my house. And this is a conversation we had not too long ago about being effeminate in the gay community.
Yes.
But this is
the last show.
Yes, but
the show before last, actually.
But this is not the conversation we are having right now because, like I said, I am tired. I love my trans sisters. I do. I love
too.
You.
Listen,
and you are loved and accepted. But I see you as a woman. That is who I see you as.
That's what you want to be seen as. Because, girl, you went through this shit. And you struggled through this. And we accept you as women. And now...
And trust me, I know your struggles. I know what you had to do to get your hormone shots. I know what you had to do to transition fully over.
And the therapy and all that.
And the therapy. And I know how much that stuff costs. I know what you had to do. I know some of y'all. I know some of y'all couldn't get regular jobs, and you had to do what you had to do. But you were bound and determined to become the women that you wanted to be.
So be that woman. And stop trying to get on a show about drag.
Yeah, exactly. You are not drag queens.
You are not drag queens.
You are female performers. You are not drag queens.
And you know what? RuPaul, when the show started, RuPaul had said, and has always said, drag is an illusion.
Yes.
And she didn't even want to allow men with breast implants who are drag performers on the damn show, but she did. So, you know what? Y'all need to shut the fuck up.
Shut up. Just shut the hell up.
And listen.
Figure out your shit. Maybe, and I don't want to have to say this, but I'm going to say it.
Say it.
Maybe the LGB community needs to drop the T.
Drop the T, and you know what?
Y'all need to figure out your shit.
Y'all can listen. The straights can have you, and because you're straight any goddamn way.
Yeah, exactly.
You're straight because you become a woman. So now you're straight.
By the way,
y'all need to figure your shit out, and I agree with you.
Yeah,
we might get in trouble for this, but I don't care. Bring it, bitches.
Bring it on.
Guess what?
Bring it on. Bring it on.
Because there ain't a gay man in this world that doesn't agree with us.
Exactly.
They're just too goddamn afraid to say it. Well, guess what? Joel just let the genie out of the bottle, bitch.
Yes, ma'am. Because I have always been and always will be a supporter of the trans community.
Yes, me
always
too.
Will be.
Me
but
too.
Y'all need to stop. Y'all need to stop. Stop biting the hand. Stop bullying us.
Stop bullying us. Exactly. Because, I'm so offended. Bitch, fuck you.
Bitch, you've been in our bars. You know how we talk to each other.
Thank you.
You know how catty we are. You know how bitchy we can be. You know how we can be. You knew that from the day one. The moment you set foot in our bars. You knew that. And you played along just as much. Let me tell you something, Marsha P. Johnson. Let me throw Marsha P. Johnson in here because Marsha P. Johnson was one of those queens at Stonewall who did her shit. So don't tell me that I'm not a supporter of the transgender community. Do not tell me. Tell me that.
There you go.
There were transgender queens at Stonewall who threw rocks and beat up the police just